How many ounces in a gallon? Suddenly, you might just find yourself racking your brain just to remember how many ounces are in a gallon. Converting it is simple and straightforward. However, it can be tricky and involves a little math. After watching this video, you will never get confused again, so pay attention and find out how. But first, what does gallon mean? Well, whether you're cooking or working on a project from time to time, you need to do some conversions, and this time around, we'll be dealing particularly with gallon. Actually, the word gallon came from gallus, which literally means a large jar container used in ancient booze production. Imagine in the old days, people would drink their wine, in gallons. So who would not get drunk with that? And today, a gallon is commonly used in the US for measuring volume and has a lot of practical uses. Let's say that a farmer in the US had an annual report with his milk production business. Then it would be in terms of gallons, since that's how milk would be repacked in containers that would arrive in the local markets. However, what if he plans to measure his cow's milk production by ounces? Or he wanted to do repacking and try to sell milk in smaller containers. So how do we help him to do that? Before that, here's a fun fact. Did you know that varying temperature would affect how much the density of water? That's why at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, a gallon of water may be equivalent to 133.28 ounces. However, when it reaches the boiling point, that's the time it would exactly measure 128 ounces. So the most important thing to keep in mind is that there are 128 fluid ounces in every gallon. So with that, if the farmer collected 150 gallons of milk in a week, then how many ounces of milk would he be able to divide into smaller containers? Then we will start with the fact that 1 gallon would be equal to 128 fluid ounces. Next, since we are given the exact amount of milk in gallons, then we could substitute the 150 gallons and multiply it with the 128 ounces. After a little bit of concentration, you'll find yourself done computing it. So the 150 gallons of milk would become 192,000 ounces. Now, we didn't just help a farmer improve his milk production business, but also discovered and learned the amazing fact about how many ounces in a gallon is. And now click this, and let's see the next amazing fact.